Good morning, ladies. Today I thought I would do a combination of a little bit of a lifestyle filming along with this informational video to help share with you 5 ways that acupuncture therapy can be used to assist in healing and wellness of autoimmune disorders. So along with this video, I also invite you, if you're watching this on YouTube, to go to my website, autoimmunerehab.com, and check out the latest episode of my interview with Morgan Rockwell. She's an acupuncturist who used acupuncture to heal her own MS, her own multiple sclerosis, and it was really an amazing interview, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of value out of it. Otherwise, if you're watching this on my website or somewhere else, wherever, it's autoimmunerehab.com. And today, as you can see, I've got the leash in my hand. I'm kind of chugging along and taking my dog for a walk, and we'll show what she looks like on camera in a minute here. But the first tip that I have for you about acupuncture therapy for healing and wellness from autoimmune disorders is to realize that acupuncture is a well-established, considered form of medicine that has been around for thousands of years in China and other Asian countries. And a lot of their philosophies in some ways are the opposite of what we learned through Western medicine. But the reality is that Western medicine is really failing a lot of us who have autoimmune conditions. So the first thing I want you to be aware of is just to be open-minded and to realize how powerful and how long acupuncture has existed in our society as a form of health and wellness and healing. Okay, then the second tip, or the second way that I want you to keep in mind, is that acupuncture, actually, there are different meridians that run through your body, and a big part of acupuncture is focusing on helping to fix those and put those back into alignment. In fact, years ago, before I even knew that I had my Hashimoto's, my acupuncturist actually found it before my regular doctor, and I was a little too embarrassed at the time to tell the regular doctor that I thought I might have it, but, or at least thyroid problems. She didn't necessarily know it was Hashimoto's, she just knew my thyroid was out of alignment. And when I tried to ask, they kind of laughed at me originally, and it was quite the journey. It took me 3 doctors to finally get a diagnosis. But, so acupuncture can be used to help figure out what's going on in your body before Western medicine and get you healing quicker, and in some ways can even avoid serious health issues before they occur. I have a little bit of B-roll here. You can see the little dog, who's a schnoodle, so she's miniature schnauzer and poodle. She's having quite the heyday. She loves leaves. I have to get her to stop eating them. Come on, let's go. You can see we've still got some of the fall colors back here, so it's really beautiful and scenic place to come and take a walk. So as you can tell now, I'm now back at home in my living room. My dog was just going a little bit too nuts for me to continue filming, but at least hopefully with this lifestyle scene, if you will, you got a little bit of the ideas in action, what it's like for me when I go outside and take my dog on a walk and make something a little different to split the video up. So anyhow, the third way that acupuncture therapy can help with autoimmune healing and wellness is that in traditional Western medicine, whether it's a lot of times it's a drug, but sometimes even with some supplements, they are specifically formulated and targeted to help only your thyroid. And while that can be a good thing because your thyroid may be the problem that you have, or, in the case of like a brain problem, maybe it targets only your brain, or in other words, it targets one specific area of your body. And, there may be some side effects, both good and bad, that may impact other parts of your body. But acupuncture specifically can help not only target, in the case of Hashimoto's, your thyroid, or, in the case of other autoimmune disorders, but it can help have a positive effect of healing and wellness throughout your entire body. So that's something to think about. Then the fourth way that acupuncture therapy can help with an autoimmune condition is that acupuncture can help have an impact on not just your physical well-being, but also your emotional well-being. Because when you are out of alignment with, like what in acupuncture they like to call your chi, which typically is, like your meridians and that kind of thing, then you can also have, emotional challenges as well. And those can be really hard to fix through Western medicine, but acupuncture can actually do a really good job of fixing that. And then the fifth and final way that acupuncture therapy can help with autoimmune healing and wellness is that it can help to reduce a lot of the pain that a lot of us that have autoimmune disorders have. So depending on the autoimmune disorder, you may have just a little bit of pain, you may have a lot of pain, you may have pain that typically targets only one specific area of your body. So for example, there are a lot of different ways to deal with it, but with me personally, with having Hashimoto's, I personally have really bad knees. I've had knee surgery and plasma injections. I'm going to be headed for stem cells within the next 3 years in order to avoid doing knee replacements. And then also, sometimes we'll have pain in like the throat, neck, thyroid area, of course. And putting acupuncture needles into any of these areas is really, really beneficial and can really help a lot. And, there are other ways like infrared saunas and heat therapy, cold, that kind of thing to help as well. But acupuncture can be a very effective method of helping, with like the pain and discomfort that a lot of us have with autoimmune disorders. So anyhow, again, I hope you found these tips helpful. Like I said, you'll find the link below. You also go to my website, autoimmunerehab.com, and listen to the episode with Morgan Rockwell, who's the acupuncturist, and I'm sure that you will get a lot of value out of it. So take care, have a great day, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon.